What's up, guys? So I'm here today with Henrique Horaguti. Henrique Horaguti is the official scouter? Is that what
Yeah,
it's called?
Scouter.
So it's
The fight
scouter for
analyst.
the fight analyst for Chuteboxe in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That's where Charles Oliveira trains. Many other Chuteboxe, Norma Dumont, Marco Tulio, like a bunch of guys. He used to work with the Fighting Nerds. Now he got his contract was bought by Chuteboxe, so he belongs there now. And we're here to bring you a breakdown of the Ruffy versus Fiziev fight. Henrique worked on this fight, bringing some patterns and some helping with the coaches to prepare the strategies. So we're good to go.
Let's go.
All right, let's. As soon as I hit the, here we go.
Because for guys know, my work is to find out the videos of the opponent and find patterns of this opponent. Like, so I find all the patterns and separate and send to the coach and discuss the strategy. But I doesn't have the solutions. I just show the problems.
Yeah, you don't. He doesn't bring the solutions, right? Like he brings all the problems and say, look, this is all this guy can do. So do what you have to do and knowing that information, right?
That's it. And one other information that Ruffy and Lee Alves, his corner, knew that every time the fight starts, he starts kicking. Like when he's proactive kicking, and when he's reacting punching in the most of time. And so he starts with the step kick in the torso, and that's very interesting to show the reaction time of Mauricio Ruffy, because in this time he needs to decide if the kick is going to the leg, to the body, or to the head. And if you see his body language, he think he's gonna be in the leg first, but in the middle of the kick, he noticed that it's gonna be in the torso.
It's such a nice.
Yeah, this lean back is very beautiful.
It's so nice. It's like look like the Matrix.
And this is a high level of striking. Like Mauricio Ruffy is an unorthodox fighter, different of Fiziev. He's like literally. That word is so difficult in English. But a Muay Thai fighter, so everything that he does is so correct, different of Mauricio Ruffy. You will see in the middle of the fight. But when he's proactive punching, like is different of the most of time, he do the combinations for go to the takedown. And until this fight, Fiziev did every takedown that he tried. Like anyone until this fight defend any takedown of Fiziev, so that the first Fiziev defend.
So no one defended a takedown from Fiziev. Like every takedown he tried, he succeeded. He took the guy down, right?
Yeah, like he doesn't do too many.
I'm sorry to cut you, but do you think he actually tried to take Ruffy down, or he was just like, "Hey, I can do this if I want"? He's just trying to get Ruffy confused.
He really tried, like because if you see he tried to go to the body lock, the same technique that Benoit Saint-Denis did to him. And when he fought against Justin Gaethje, he doesn't try so many takedowns in his career, but he tried, I think, 4 takedowns in his career, but the 4 was...
All 4, he took him down.
He took the fight down. And if you see the Justin Gaethje fight, he take down in the first 19 seconds of the fight.
Okay.
So, and another pattern that we find is every time his reaction to counter with punches, the most of time he drop his head to the left, and he doesn't throw many jabs or many cross. Like every time his counter with punches is by in the outside. How can I say? His hook is by hooking and uppercuts. Okay. He never throws so many jabs and straights. And this pattern confirmed in the middle of the fight, and Ruffy found this pattern to find the time of the knockout. So we're gonna see this in the in the fight. But the leg kicks, when he's proactive in the orthodox stance, it's difficult to read because he have the step kick, he have the low kick, the calf kick, and he kick in the knee, in the leg. So every little variations of this kick have different variations too. So
He actually
Mauricio,
hurt Ruffy with this kick, right?
yeah, and this kick was in the knee. I think Ruffy thought was in the calf, so he offered
Mm-hmm. He misread.
yeah, he missed the red, and he felt it because you can see his body language, like it was a little bit sloppy after that kick.
Yeah.
Like his leg is a little bit dead now
He
for
definitely
some
didn't
seconds.
like that kick, right? Like you could see it was so hard too, so powerful.
Yeah, but he was very smart about when he is in when he's in defense. He was very smart to when Fiziev connects his make a move to be in the center again.
Okay.
And this is another thing curious about Fiziev because I make 51 maps in UFC of 51 fighters, and any one of those have these characteristics of Fiziev,
Oh wow.
that Fiziev doesn't be in defense and he doesn't pressure and
Pressure.
he doesn't pressure in defense too.
He's never backed against the fence, and he's never pressuring anyone against the fence, right?
Exactly. All the fight in his career in UFC is in the middle of the octagon, and this is very strange for me. And
He likes to fight exactly where they are right now, right? Inside
Exactly.
the little octagon in the center.
just making some points, never with so many
Power punches.
power punches or power kicks. That I think that's why he doesn't have so many knockouts in MMA career, different of Muay Thai career, because he gives space for, even if some opponents receive some shots, he have space to going back. But
Okay.
Ruffy, knowing about that, he make a very risky strategy because he's not very adept to do that into this fight. But he forces Rafael Fiziev to press him.
And it's curious because he's, even though he's the one putting the pressure with Ruffy against the cage, Fiziev is not comfortable there, right? Like that's not where he likes to fight.
Yeah, and that's strange because most of fighters likes to press with punches and things like that. And if you see any fighting artist, he doesn't like to be near to the fence. Like
Yeah.
they like to dominate the center of the octagon. But I think Ruffy making the camp with Fiziev, with Adesanya, he learned some footwork and he learned to be comfortable near there because both of fighters do that with they are a master of these.
So
These
really quick,
movementations.
when you did some of the work on Fiziev's patterns for Ruffy, did you ever? Well, I guess like when you send the information, you say, "Look, he likes to fight," and this is a great example of the work he does. Is like, so you say, "Look, he likes to fight in the middle, like in the center of the octagon, right?" So, and those guys, they made this strategy. Say, all right, so if he likes to fight in the center of the octagon, let's bait him to.
Perfect.
That's. Did you suggest that, or they came up with that?
No, I suggested because that was very smart about Ruffy and about Lee Alves because in my suggestion was press Fiziev.
It was to
But they-
press.
Yeah, it was to press Fiziev, was to force him to be back in the
To walk, to be walking backwards, right?
But they said like, man, Justin Gaethje didn't that. Like even a fight against Justin Gaethje, that didn't happen. Like Fiziev doesn't be in the face. So Mauricio Ruffy don't throw so many shots and don't throw so many combinations. His nickname is One Shot, so he's never find combinations. Like
and that's exactly how he finished this fight. It's one shot, right? Crazy,
it's just
right?
one shot. Like he take the time that he needs to find the one shot
find
punch.
that punch. Okay, that's crazy.
That's
and
crazy.
It was such a genius idea to say, all right, so if we pressure him, he's not gonna walk backwards. So let's pretend, let's have him thinking that he's the one putting the pressure, right? That's crazy.
For sure.
That's so
And
risky, like you said, right?
in the first half of the first round, Fiziev was connecting very well the kicking. But if you see when they come in the middle stance,
Mm,
uh, like he doesn't feel comfortable to be proactive in punching Ruffy, and Ruffy found a lot of jabs and he make a lot of points in the middle of rounds, even when he finds some angles like this. Like he feints the knee, finds some angle to find the left hand, and after the angle he found the right hand too. So again, I think the
look at that.
camp with Volkanovski helps a lot, because that's the thing that Volkanovski does a lot. That someone like Max Holloway, that Volkanovski fought 3 times, he does this
That's
kind of
so
thing a
cool.
lot, because in this position, after Ruffy find the angle,
Ooh,
Fiziev doesn't have the feedback of the view. Like he's
yeah.
seeing Ruffy coming there, and after he coming, he doesn't have a reaction time. But at the same time, Fiziev has these too. Like he feigned the knee and feigned again, like a Muay Thai fence, and he found the right hand too. So both of
Oh,
guys have a lot of researches for.
such a high level striking game,
Yeah,
right? It's unbelievable. It's amazing. That
it's a
was an
big
amazing fight.
it's a big high level, but after the half of the first round, Ruffy starts to find the timing of the kick and pause a little bit. When Fiziev is in the southpaw stance, a pattern that we found too, it's most of time he kicks in the middle, so Ruffy defends and slips most of that kick. But again, like I said, he most of time drop his head to the left. But when he is in the southpaw stance, he drops in the head most of time. Like it's 80% when he is in the orthodox stance and 19% when he is in the southpaw stance. So Ruffy know about that. You can play now. So Ruffy knowing about that, when Fiziev is in the southpaw stance, Ruffy showed the right hand for like a bait in the like a bait for Fiziev, and he dropped in the left side, and a very powerful kick connect. And before the leg drops, he connected a right hand too. And in my opinion, that make Fiziev be rubbly, very rubbly, because I think he doesn't in English have the term of chicken dance.
Yes, it does. It does.
I think Fiziev doesn't make the chicken dance because his stance is very strong. But if you see in the last minutes of the fight, like I said, Ruffy found the time of the shots of Fiziev, and he started to find a lot of jabs. And if you see the video of Fiziev, of Adesanya talking with Ruffy, pause a little bit, he showed how he throw that kind of jab that he connected. Because every time, if you see me in the camera, like every time someone throw the jab, he throw in an orthodox stance, you can see his hand. But when Ruffy does that, like every time he's doing that kind of thing with his hands, so not every time you can see his hand coming, because sometimes jabs came from here, and that was very effective in the fight. But another research, recurso, how can I say recurso?
Resource.
Another resource that Ruffy have was very impressive, because now when he is in defense, doesn't have uh, where to go now. Fiziev like cut the angles very well. Now Ruffy doesn't have so many options, and Fiziev can attack. Look what he did. You can play now. Fiziev step in, he make a sweep, marking the step of Fiziev. Like when Fiziev step in, he sweep the front leg and the intention was Fiziev drop in front of him for him he connected the knee, the right knee. And man, I saw that working in a lot of sparrings of Mauricio Ruffy, but they were not Fiziev. So every time that Ruffy sweeping, most of guys drop in front of him. Fiziev didn't, but he tried the same shot that he knocked out in the second round. And if you see, the answer of Fiziev was the same. Like after the right hand, after he tried to connect the right hand, the left hook was there of Fiziev. So every time reaction confirmed the studies, every reaction, every time is Fiziev trying to react is by hooks, and he found that time in the second round, and he got the knockout.
Oh, that's
And
almost a
this,
replay of the second round, right? When he knocks him out.
yeah, but every shot of Ruffy is so long. Like, look at this uppercut. This uppercut looks like a cross. Go too far, and the way of Ruffy throw every strike is very different. That's why it's so hard to read him. And even if you read him and study him, it's hard to find sparrings that can emulate him very well during the camp. So I don't. I was very confused about who won the round, but when the round finished, I marked for Mauricio Ruffy. I don't know you.
No, I scored for Fiziev, but then I saw that the judges gave it to Rufi, so I definitely did something wrong.
Okay. And another thing they studies show that it's very hard to kick Fiziev's head because he have the lean back. He have
Hmm.
a like a perfect lean back. But if you cannot kick in the head, you can kick in the body. Because if you do a lean back, you show all the body to be kicked. And the Rufi explored this very very well. And if you see that kind of conduction of the fight, like he tried to stop the frame of Fiziev, the left hand of Fiziev with the right hand, and he dropped a little bit the head from the left, like almost calling the right hand of Fiziev. But Fiziev, knowing about that, knowing he wants the counter, he doesn't get in his game. Like knowing Ruffy is doing that kind of conduction, uh, Fiziev start to kick in and he change everything because some fighters fall in these traps about Ruffy, like Jimmy Mularkey or Loon Top. But when you
The higher level.
when you are in the high level of striking, they don't fall so easily.
Look at that! Wow.
And this exchange show the distance management and the capacity of counter of Mauricio Ruffy. Like he make a jab, slip, and counter again. Even Fiziev moving his head very well. Like he throw the cross, he trying to slip again, but Ruffy is very very precise. He's like a sniper.
It's crazy, right? I was so impressed with that. Like, even at the end of the fight when he connects that final punch that changes everything, I was
Hmm.
like, he every shot, because you see, like, it's clear that they studied all the patterns from Fiziev. Like every time he kind of like slips to the left and goes down kind of bit. You see Ruf is chasing him like on a lower,
Yeah.
like crazy, like he's punching like down, right? Like almost, right? Like
you, you,
it's
you can see he's not repeating what he does in the pad work. He's reading the real time. You know
yes.
what I
So
mean?
he knew he wanted to find him there. So he's punching like down because he knew he was gonna be there. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's right. You can see the difference between the elite strikers or the normal strikers of when you see these kind of things. Like when someone is doing just repeating what he do in the pad work, and when he's adapting in real time. And Ruffy can do that very easily. Like it's very natural for him.
We're getting to the end of the fight.
And again, that all the
Oh,
movements
look at that.
of all the movements of Ruffy is very unorthodox. Like he's reading Fiziev is dropping the head in the left, so he try a more open punch, like try to
I love
catch
when
him,
he looks to the other side and points. He always does that. It's so cool.
and he doesn't does that for like if you
It's
see the
not for
camera,
show. It's just how he
yeah,
does it, right? Yeah.
yeah, because if he have some answer, his face is far. You know what I mean?
I never thought about that. Look at
Yeah.
that. Yeah. There you go.
he if you have some answer, and again the answer is the left hook, making a pattern again, and you cannot repeat so many times a pattern with a guy like Hoofy because he will catch you. But the the reason for he looked to the outside is because he's
He doesn't want to
already,
get He doesn't want to get counterpunched, right?
yeah, that facilitate
That's
everything.
so smart. I never thought about that. I just thought it would look so cool. I was like, oh.
Like a Bruce Lee movie.
Yeah, look at that. That makes total sense now. That I like.
But it's a very unorthodox movement. Like how many times you see that kind of movement?
Yeah, no,
And
no.
he think like this. Like if you talk with Pablo Sucupira, with Mauricio Ruffy, he doesn't believe they are throwing shots. He are just making movements. You know what I mean? It's a different concept.
That's so
So
cool.
that helps him make more creative. You know, that help. And again, look at that sweep. He was in the fence again. He doesn't have angles to
I got
escape.
so
He doesn't have angles to escape, and he have that magician
yeah.
because he didn't knew that it will be a spinning back kick, but he marked the step. So when he stepped in the last time, I will make a sweep and help him a lot to get out of this spinning back kick because it's so dangerous of Fiziev, even the body, even the head. And that the moment of the knockout because like I said, if you see every time Ruffy trying to connect something,
Oh,
pause a little
look at
bit,
that. That was beautiful.
came back a little bit. If you see every time that Ruffy tried to connect Fiziev, he tried to answer with the hook. And what Ruffy did, he feint like in two times, like a music, like a beat, like pa pa. So he fainted two times, and in the first beat, he doesn't throw anything, just for Fiziev show the hook,
Oh,
and before the hook he connected. And if you see the feint, like Fiziev, Mauricio Ruffy, everything he does, he looks like he's in an anime because if you think the feint, he looks like I don't know, he looks like a Power Ranger or something like that. Even his feint is normal. And if you see the feint of Ruffy, he looks like he's an anime because anything that he does is orthodox, and even his feint because he knew that Fiziev will answer with the hook, and he did that for make it like he break the rhythm, like a
mm,
beat. So he knew that the cross will be answered, so it is like the second beat. And
okay.
what he make is breaking the rhythm with the feint, like so
What? Boom.
he does that, and even he feint looks like he's a Power Ranger movie. So everything that is different, and he connected very well. And did you hear the sound of this punch?
That was crazy. It was something like
Man,
it was.
he
It was unbelievable.
look
What?
like power slap.
Yeah.
Look like power slap. Like was
It was
very
so dry, right? Like
clow. And Fiziev never get. I never saw. Like I know that Fiziev get knocked out in his first fight in UFC, but I never
look at that.
found this fight. But if you see this knockout, man, I never see Fiziev be.
Walking like that, like I never saw him in that bad of a shape, right? Like
Man, he
this
made
was
six
crazy.
rounds with Justin Gate. In any moment, he lost his leg like this, and after the moment, Ruffy showed his quality again because most of time, a lot of fighters mistake so many punches, and he was precise
He
again.
was again. He connected like three more times already. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, look how he's looking and trying to find in the perfect shot again. Like he doesn't
He
have
doesn't waste punches, right? Like he
yeah,
doesn't.
he doesn't rush anything. He doesn't rush anything. Every time he's trying to find the perfect shot, and that a stranger thing that I never saw Ruffy did because he's trying to keep the head of Fiziev down, and he used his head to keep him. And that make a lot of pressure on him. If you look his leg, like he dropped, like that was very badly for Fiziev. Have one time that Ruffy, I think, rushed a little bit because he's controlling his hip uh, while he's trying the grounding pound, and in uh, in some seconds he's not trying to control anymore. but that's okay. And when the fight coming back in the strike, look at this uppercut. Man, it was so strong.
Oh,
Right, like only on the nose, you know what I mean? Like that hurt so much. And
like
even he doesn't connect the right hand. Look, the right leg like
he just
dropping
bumps
Fiziev.
him with his legs, right?
Man,
Like
he's so brutal.
everything is supposed to hurt. Whatever he throws, it's crazy.
Whatever he threw, I remember Alex Cowboy,
Yeah,
Donald Cerrone
yeah,
against Conor McGregor. Like he missed the cross, but the leg connected, and he was rubbly because of that with the
exactly.
hips of Conor McGregor. And the fight's end. Applause for Ruffy
That
because
was a crazy fight. That was a
was so many
crazy fight.
pressure was so many pressure on this fight. He passed to so many things, but he get the win.
There you go.
And Rafael Fiziev is mapped.
I was big on saying that. Like Rufi had so much pressure coming to this fight because of the leaving the fighting nerds. Now he said he didn't, right? Like, but he's like leaving the fighting nerds, coming
He
back
lost
from.
his brother during the
Yes, we didn't
camp.
know that, right?
Like 1 week after the loss of Benoit Saint-Denis.
Oh,
Like his
was like at that time? Yeah, I
yeah, it
had
was
no
1-2
idea.
week after.
So coming from a loss, changing teams, losing his brother. Then after the fight, he said that he had all kinds of issues during fight week. He say fight day he couldn't get up. It was crazy. So to see him perform like that, it's very refreshing.
And you think now he is in the elite level of striking
Oh, he is.
in
He
the lightweight
is.
division?
He had that to prove, right? Like against Fiziev, I believe that I said that. I said, look, he needs to prove that he's everything that people were hoping for. You know, like because there was a lot of hype around him, and he needs to. Unfortunately, he needs to come after like on this fight after a huge loss where he was completely dominated, and he needs to come and he needs to win and he needs to win well.
Yeah.
So he can convince people, say, no, look, that I'm still here, I'm still relevant. So and
Because
did
he lost to a grappler, and this time UFC I think even tried to help him giving an elite striker, but even a striker.
Yeah, but
if he lost to a striker,
it was such a high level striker.
But
that,
look of the pressure, like
that could go so wrong.
Yeah, they give the elite striker of the lightweight division, and if you lost your era. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So look, we'll be back with more of this. Let us know what you think if you like this, and that's it. That's all, Mr. Henrique. Thank you.
Thank you very much.